Imagine going on a massive wilderness expedition with no map, no guide, and no sense of direction. Before long, you would find yourself spinning in circles, completely lost in the brush. Life often feels exactly like that wilderness. In the New Testament of the Bible, there is a very short letter called To John. It was written by an elder named John, and he addressed it to a chosen lady and her children. John writes to this family to tell them how happy he is. He has heard that they are successfully walking in the truth as they navigate their everyday lives. Walking in the truth means using God's special tools to navigate your choices. The tool works like a compass, where the needle points to truth on one end and love on the other. When locked in, it acts as a reliable guide, ensuring travelers stay on God's intended path, keeping them out of the dangerous brush. The book of 2 John acts as a survival guide for staying on that track when the surrounding world gets confusing. To use this tool correctly, we must understand how the love side of God's compass functions. It actually operates quite differently than most people expect. When modern culture talks about love, we mean a warm feeling, offering a nice hug, or speaking kind words. But the biblical definition is focused on action. John gives a concrete definition. This is love, that we walk in obedience to his commands. Following his rules isn't a burden. As these check marks appear, they show how obeying God physically demonstrates our love for him. John clarifies that he isn't inventing new rules for the family to follow. He is reminding them to obey the instructions they have had from the very beginning. True love requires action. If a person says they love God but ignores his instructions, they are walking off the path and ignoring the compass entirely. The trail requires full attention because active obstacles are waiting. You will encounter deceivers, tricksters wanting to point you straight into a swamp. John identifies the specific lie these deceivers spread. They refuse to acknowledge that Jesus Christ actually came to earth in a physical human body. John issues a serious warning about this. Listening to these tricksters can cause them to lose the progress they have worked to achieve. Because the threat is so high, John gives the family a strict defensive rule. If someone comes to your home teaching these lies about Jesus, you are not to welcome them inside or even greet them. Setting this strict boundary isn't about being unkind. It's about guarding your home base. It protects your family and community from someone trying to sabotage the truth you've built upon. Holding a compass is useless if a trickster grabs the wheel and steers you into danger. Setting firm boundaries is essential for spiritual safety. By ignoring those deceivers and continuing in the teaching of Christ, travelers preserve the hard work they've already put in, ensuring they don't lose their way before the end of the journey. John also reveals the ultimate reward. This timeline illustrates his promise. Whoever continues in the truth is joined with both the Father and the Son. This connection is not temporary. It is an ongoing, forever relationship that secures the traveler's ultimate destination. As John finishes his letter, he tells the family that he has much more he wants to say, but he wants to stop using paper and ink to do it. He explains his deep desire to visit them in person. Walking in the truth is meant to be shared face to face, so that their mutual joy may be complete. By using God's compass, walking in active love, and guarding the truth, travelers remain connected to the Father and the Son, finishing the journey with their community in complete joy.